The Indian Health Ministry has urged the public at large not to wear masks unless they suffer medical conditions or are having breathing difficulties. The ministry said that wearing homemade reusable cloth mask is sufficient for healthy people. One only needs to make sure that the cloth is cleaned properly before using it as a mask and that it covers the mouth and nose completely. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired a meeting of the various empowered groups set up to respond to the coronavirus threat and directed officials to ensure sufficient availability of all essential medical equipment such as personal protective equipment, masks, gloves and ventilators. The Power Ministry tried to allay fears over the possibility of a grid failure on Sunday when people switch off electricity lights and burn candles in a show of solidarity amid the coronavirus outbreak. The ministry said people should not worry about voltage fluctuation as these apprehensions are misplaced. Prime Minister Modi urged people to participate in the lighting of diyas at 9 p.m. on 5th April. He shared a poem by former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee titled "Aao Fir Se Diya Jalaएं."
भरी दोपहरी में अधियारा सूरज परछाई से हारा अंतर चमका नेह निचोड़े बुझी हुई बाती सुलगाएं आओ फिर से दिया जलाएं.
The Border Roads Organization is working on throwing passes open before schedule even as severe restrictions on the movement and functioning of personnel in the military due to COVID-19 remains. The BRO is working on clearing several passes in the northern and northeastern parts of the country and aims to throw open the key Rohtang Pass by April the 7th. The Indian Railways is planning phased resumption of its passenger services post-lockdown. The government is yet to take a final call on the matter, but the reports are that there may be a staggered lifting of the lockdown in India. The Railway Board, meanwhile, has asked its zonal railways to prepare a plan for phase-wise restoration of services after April the 14th. BJP President JP Nadda reportedly urged his party leaders to refrain from giving any communal colour or create any division or differences over the COVID-19 outbreak. This comes after at least 30% of the over 2,600 positive cases reported across the country can be traced back to a Tablighi Jamaat event in Delhi. Since the Tablighi group was evacuated from the Markaz and the extent of the spread was determined, right-wing groups have used the incident to spread campaigns like Corona Jihad and Markaz Conspiracy. The 1,203 confirmed COVID-19 cases in India out of the total 2,902 are linked to the Tablighi Jamaat meeting, which means 30% of the cases are linked to one thing they couldn't control, according to the Health Ministry. Love Agarwal, Joint Secretary Health Ministry, also said that the doubling rate in India is less than most other countries. China on Saturday mourned all COVID-19 martyrs, including the whistleblower doctor who first alerted his medical peers about this novel disease but was silenced by the authorities. Air raid sirens wailed and flags were flown at half-mast and all forms of entertainment were suspended in the country. China has officially recorded over 3,300 deaths due to the virus.